There is a beautiful word that Mahavir has given called parityag, means giving up certain taste. Sounds simple. Most of the Jains are under the impression that one day you have to give up the taste of sweet, so they give up sweet things. Next day, sour, next time, salty, like that. It's a totally wrong interpretation of parityag. The reason the interpretation is wrong because people think that the taste is in the object, the taste is in the food. It's totally wrong. Scientifically, it has been proven that the colors that we see outside are not the colors which are present in the objects, but it's within us. If you see a red chair, the white light that is falling on the red chair, the red chair absorbs all the colors except the red color. That it does not. It gets reflected off the chair, comes into our eyes. And we have receptors to bind with the red color. So, chair itself has no color. The light that falls on it is made out of 7 colors. Only the red gets reflected. The rest gets absorbed into the chair. Similarly, if the chair absorbed everything, all the colors of the rainbow, then it will appear black. And if it did not hold on to any colors, it will appear white. This is science. Whatever is the reflected light, it comes into our eyes, and we have receptors, the cones and the rods in our eyes to identify the red color. And that's how the process of identifying the red color happens. If animals who do not have color vision, for them there is no red color. So if you shut off the light in a room and you think that the chair retains its red color, again, you are wrong. There is no color to the chair. But as soon as you take a pick, the moment you take a pick in the room, with the help of light, red color returns. So red color is a process. It's not a fixed color attached to that chair. So the chair has potentiality to appear red. That's all there is. It's full of potentials. And our eyes are the one which receives the color. So all the colors that we see outside is a continuous experience of our eyes, which are built into our taste buds, ears, touch, smell. So all the perception of the world is our own experience. Because once the experience happens, then also it is stored at the mind level. Mind is what makes sense of the whole world. Mind, that's what makes sense of the taste of the food, color of the rainbows, color of the clouds, color of the sun, colors of people. It's our experience. So it's a simultaneous process. Objects with potentialities and us with our sense organs. And then the sense organs sends the information to the mind. And mind decides what to like, what not to like. But if this is where the end of the process happens, then removing the sense organs would be easy. By force, you stop eating certain taste. But did your interest in that taste disappear? It may seem to disappear. You don't eat salt for 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day. And on the 5th day, you break the parityag, the so-called parityag. On the 5th day, you start interacting and your desire for the salty taste comes back again. It did not disappear. In fact, because it stayed without 5 days, 6th day will come back with a vengeance and you want more and more of it. Also, you may like to eat sweets, but all of a sudden, you had some emergency in your life. Your house got burned. Your son had a major illness, or your wife had a major illness, or your husband had a major illness. Now you have lost interest in your taste buds. You eat the same mithai. It doesn't taste the same. The taste buds are still there. But your mind is not available. Your consciousness is not available to perceive the taste sensation. If your consciousness is located somewhere else, if you are diagnosed with cancer, if you're diagnosed with an illness that can significantly hurt your life, then you're going to be focusing on that problem. At that time, all the 5 senses would not mean a thing. If some major event happens in your life and somebody invites you to a musical program, you will not care. So ultimately, it is your consciousness that has to be directed towards your mind and the sense organs, and then ultimately to the objects outside. So when Mahavir says ras parityag, he does not mean that give up salt taste, give up the sweet taste, give up this, give up that. That can happen at the physical level. That's very primitive. By ras parityag, Mahavir says that you go within, you meditate. Go where your chetana is, go where your consciousness is. Find your consciousness and realize that it is your consciousness that is studded with the desires. That's why it's running all the time. Your consciousness is looking for the salt taste, sweet taste, etc., certain colors, certain music, certain touch. At consciousness level, these are the desires which are built into it. These are your vasanas and vrittis. Your desires is what created the sense organs. All the sense organs are the result of our desire to see, to touch, to smell, etc. And in fact, when you die, the whole body is burnt out, but your inner desire still survives. And that's what makes you come back to another life to fulfill your desires. So ras is at your consciousness level in the form of subtle vrittis and vasanas. In meditation, you realize the constant dance of the consciousness, which is bubbly, which is unstable, chanchal, is continuously looking for external experiences through the five senses. Mahavir tells you to give up this ras in the sansara and make your consciousness steady in itself. So be aware of your awareness. See the instability of your awareness. Go within awareness and find the source of satisfaction, the source of bliss, the joy. The bliss is permanent. Once you go deep in it, even without tasting the food, you will have the satisfaction that you get after tasting the food. So find the source of your ras and establish yourself in the consciousness and fix your chetana. Make it steady in itself. And that is the experience of all experiences combined. Running into samsara is what creates your repeated journeys. Stopping this and stopping that and not eating for 8 days, and that's all madness. Because as the time is over, everything returns. People lose weight in a ties, and within 2 months they are back to where they were. Because they act at the body level, the most at the mind level. They never realize the ras for sansara is in the consciousness. Their consciousness is polluted by the vrittis and vasanas for money, sex, fame, enjoyments of the world. And when that consciousness is made steady with the help of dhyan, all the ras disappears in samsara. So understand the process, act on it through meditation, and enjoy the bliss and reach to the moksha. Have a good day.